back, everybody, to Let's Play Fire Emblem Path of Radiance for the Nintendo GameCube. Today we're starting Chapter 5. I'm running into longer and longer videos as this playthrough is progressing, so at some point or another I'm going to have to start splitting these chapters into like 2 separate parts or whatever. I don't know. I'll find out as we go, I suppose. And hey, we have Oscar and Boyd back. Sick. So it looks like we'll be able to make good use out of all of our party members in this chapter, finally. Okay. Well, let's see what kind of relevance she has to the plot. Okay. Oh, God dang it. This isn't where I wanted to... Oh. Well, I guess she didn't really have a goal in mind when she was trying to get out of wherever or whatever sticky situation she was, for that matter. Oh, well, thanks. He's like, oh. Like, Jesus, dude, just say thank you. Or no problem or whatever. Like, you don't have to put on a facade or whatever when she's trying to give you your gratitude. Yeah, so that means she obviously had something to do with it. Well, I mean, you guys just kind of picked me up by the wayside. How can I really know that you guys aren't criminals or bandits or whatever? And then all of a sudden, oh, well, I guess I'll just place my trust in you, I suppose. Anybody could have picked her up off the side of the road. Like, come on. Oh, so that would make her a princess. Oh, this is interesting. Hmm. Well then, that's kind of fucked up. Hi, I'm the most important man in the nation. And I'm gonna have offspring, but I'm not gonna be, you know, telling anyone about it. I mean, I hope she had at least like a somewhat normal life in between all of this. It has to suck living in secret, you know? Fair enough. If Blazing Sword taught me anything, it's that bloodline turmoil and family feuds are a fucked up thing and you should never deal with them. Oh. Oof. Why Gallia, though? Oh, yeah, we're dealing with a serious threat here. Ooh. Well, that wasn't a very well-kept secret now, was it? Well, of course. As long as there's good pay involved. Well, that probably means he must know of the Crimean royal family to some degree. Oh? Okay. Well, she did kind of hint at that in the last part when she was fighting that boss unit. I don't know. I did kind of just hear you talk about it while you were battling. I don't know if they say these kind of things out loud or what. They probably do. They keep such loose tongues. Probably has something she doesn't want to, like, go back to, I'd imagine. Just because she looks like them, it means that, oh, well, yeah, she's definitely the princess. Surprised she didn't, like, bring any royal trinkets or whatever with her. That's usually, like, what most princesses or kings or whatever do to prove their heritage. That would have worked. Oof. Yeah, that's a pretty good assessment. I guess I didn't really think of that possibility. Once again, business standpoint. See, she's got the economy in mind. Soren is a very morally gray person here. Oof. A beast country, though, huh? Guess we'll be finding out more about that in the future. Shut your mouth, good sir. These guys seem to be going with the flow here so far. That's what heroes are supposed to do. I love how they actually kind of, like, consider this, though, because they are in a very morally gray position. And, like, instead of, like, immediately doing the right guy thing and being stereotypical about it, they actually had to kind of, like, sit there and think about, like, if this is going to profit them, or, like, how is this going to come about. It's a very risky maneuver, and it changes the entire tide of the story, and I really like that. The game really takes the initiative to remind you guys, like, the player, that, like, you're not really fighting for a specific country or whatever, at least from the outset. And, like, you just kind of let, like, the tides of war and just, like, whatever, you know, best suits, like, the course of action available to the player, like, dictate, like, what we're going to be doing here. There's some moral values in this, yeah. But, like, we also have, like, business, you know, standpoints to consider and what have you. And that is always important, I think. Oh. Oh. Well, never mind. I guess we didn't really have a choice then. Oof. So yeah, we took all this time to, like, you know, try to come to a decision here. But, yeah, I guess we really are going with the flow here. Alright. Oh, well, of course, the most important character out of all of us here isn't going to be fighting for us. Whatever. Okay, so that's already foreshadowing to what kind of chapter this is going to be. Alright, so this is a different map apart from the other ones we have, and man, let me say, I miss these kind of maps, and it's one of the reasons I really love Path of Radiance, is that it has the tendency to often go through different objectives instead of just seizing something or defeat all the enemies. So this chapter here is a defense chapter. Basically, we need to have all of our units deal with the enemy onslaught here. So that way they don't get to this point. If they get to this point right here, it's game over. Regardless of whether or not your units have passed. And you can end this chapter prematurely if you take care of all of the other enemy units, including the boss unit. So we're going to try to do that, I'd say, but preferably the best thing to do would be to defend and keep everyone away from this point. So I'm actually going to be doing a little bit of repositioning here. I'm going to move Titania way over here. Boyd right here. He's going to need some level ups here in a bit. And alright. And I'd say that about wraps it up. So this is a Fog of War chapter, meaning that anyone outside of this field of vision, you cannot spot unless they come within your field of vision. So let's put Gatry over here, for example. Or actually, you know what? Let's have him come out in the front lines here. And, oh, Jesus. That might have not been the best idea. So, yeah, you can definitely see where this chapter is going so far. But luckily for us, most of the units here are Lance units, meaning that Boyd and Gatry here are going to be our main highlights, I'd say. And yeah. I'll have both Titania and Gatry hold the fort here, because this is definitely going to be where most of the enemy onslaught comes from. And then we'll have Oscar and Boyd here take care of the guys coming in from the rear. So, yeah, I'd say that makes it for some pretty suitable strategy. Alright, so where does that leave us exactly? Guess we'll have Oscar here lure these dudes out. And I probably should have taken the time to actually have given these dudes like some better weapons in the preparation screen, but you know what? I could do that right now. Then we'll have Ike here trade. There we go. And move these guys a little bit closer. There we go. I might actually end up tossing the hand axe over to Void in a bit. Oh, well, he was about to level up anyway. Shoot, okay. Strength and speed. Let me tell you, anytime you get strength and speed, regardless of whether or not that's the only thing you get out of it, it's going to be worth it anyway. So, yeah, we got a good level up out of that, I'd say. Yikes. Can I get up yikes? Holy shit, good thing I didn't put Gatry over there. Yeah, we might have to have Ike take care of these dudes over here too. So far so good. Thank God that dude has a steel lance. Doesn't even look like the lance goes in there all the way. It looks like it's being thrusted like between his arms or something. I don't know. Oh, we got a torch. That's good. I need that. Oh, and we got a speed level up out of that. That's kind of surprising. See, this is why we have random level ups turned on, folks. So that way you can actually, you know, inadvertently fix the problems your unit might be suffering from. Oh, God. This is ending up being a lot more overwhelming than I thought, but luckily for us, Boyd's speed is saving the day so far. Maybe sending Boyd out wasn't the best idea. Oh, God. You know what? We might actually have them switch places, to tell you the truth. That way, Boyd is less likely to be within the line of fire here. That does leave the issue of the dude with the hammer, however. We might actually just have Ike take care of him. I do want to just... Yeah. Let's take care of the hammer dude first. Or you know what? Shoot, I should have put the Seraph robe on first. A bit too late to be second guessing ourselves, I'd say. Okay, so we get to double him. Cool. So when speed really is coming into play here. Yeah, he needs to go. Come on, dude. Quit. What the freaking... Ah! Oh, man, he's killing me, man. Yeah, keep the iron sword on so that way I'm not getting weighed down. I'm actually giving myself a chance to, like, dodge stuff. But yeah, we got the most important unit out of here. Okay. Well, I guess I'll just throw away one of my iron swords. I don't really have a choice in the matter now, do I? Fortunately for us... Ooh, boy, these guys hurt a lot. Yeah, it'd probably be safer for us to leave Oscar right here. And have him two-range this dude right here. There we go. Awesome. God bless javelins! Yeah, I'll leave him right here. So that way he only really has one enemy attacking them. Assuming one of them isn't something with a bow. But I think we should have that problem snuffed out by now. Alright, so now we got this wall mended a little bit better than before. That means we can actually have Rice safely come in and heal Boyd without worry of getting retaliated against. Which is something I was worried about previously. Like, was I going to be able to heal Boyd on this turn? Or... yeah. Alright, so Rice is definitely out of the way of everybody else, which is good. That's exactly what I want. And Boyd should be able to retaliate since he's got a hand axe on hold, so thank God for that. And we got a level up for Rice, good for us. Everyone is where I need them to be. If that dude had an iron axe, we probably would have been in trouble. Ooh, boy, this guy's a little bit tankier than I thought. I'm kind of glad I gave the javelin to Oscar instead of, like, Gatry. Like, I think the javelin probably would have been more beneficial for Gatry in some cases, but Oscar's strategy of coming in and running away when he can is really coming into play here and actually helping us out a lot. Definitely need a mobile unit to help pick off like the remains of enemies. Gatry is so good in the early game, man. He's so good in the early game. I don't think I'd be able to make it through the early game without him. It's just like the rest of Path of Radiance is designed in such a way where like his mobility just becomes a big hindrance. I'm kind of glad they're all going towards Gatry instead of Titania, though. A lot of Cavalier units on this map, too. Holy crap. Picking them off slowly, one by one. We might not even be able to reach the boss unit at this point, because we're already on turn 3. So I'd say the most important unit to be wiping out at this turn would probably be this dude, because he's a lot tankier than I'd like. Take that chance. And probably have Oscar here pick him off. Oh god. That shrub there is giving him a little more void than I'd like. Guess I'm just gonna have to gamble my way through. And that gamble paid off. Sometimes you just gotta fucking go for it at times. You can't afford to play it too safe in Fire Emblem, where you just have moments where you just get ran over way too easily. For certain. For sure. So now I'm actually gonna have Ike take care of this dude right here. Oh my god. I know the accuracy on that is pretty low, but man, you can never be too sure sometimes. Holy crap. My heart rate goes up every time I face those dudes. Yeah, I might just leave them alone for right now. Yeah, and just have them, like, push the wall a little bit further. I'm not too worried about experience distribution at this moment. What? You missed! The hell, man? That was an 80% chance, too. Christ. It is a little risky, though. You know, pushing the wall a little bit further than usual, but, like, it also gets me more in the way of experience points. Sometimes you just gotta be a little bit thirsty for the kill at points. Can Soren actually rescue? No. Okay, I kind of figured. Yeah. Yeah, let's have him heal up real quick. And let's move Soren just a little bit right here, so that way he's in range of helping both parties out. Okay, so healing Oscar was definitely a good move on my part. Why is this dude so tanky? That's a good level up. That's a good level up. Take it. I'm getting a lot of good level up RNG as of late. That luck might not hold up for much longer, though. I don't want to jinx myself here. Okay, Tree's about to level up again. Sweet. So he'll definitely be in better shape once we have to recruit him again. I might actually make use out of Gatry in this playthrough, believe it or not. I didn't really use Gatry much upon his second recruitment in my first playthrough. But in this game, he's shaping out to be pretty good so far. Like, his 25% in speed should be hindering him, but he's been getting a lot of good level ups. And I might actually end up using him throughout the duration of my playthrough. We'll just have to see how it pans out. Yeah, because sometimes, like, even though a unit might be bad on paper, you can very much, like, get something in the way of really good level ups. And, it can make your unit turn out better than they actually should be, you know, theoretically speaking. I think I had this one playthrough where I was playing through Binding Blade, and a lot of people don't think too highly of this unit called Mia. I think her name? Mia? She's a fire mage unit, and she's, like, supposed to be a best friend of Rory's or whatever, right? And, like, most people disregard her because she's too squishy and slow. But then I had a playthrough where by the time she hit, like, level 9 after promotion, she had like 30 magic and she was nuking everybody. And I was like I was asking people, I was like, is Mia supposed to be like a really good unit or something? Like, is there something I'm seeing that nobody else is? And no, I just happened to get really lucky with the RNG.